Welcome to Divine Lewis Tarot. I'm going to be doing a spirit reading. I was divinely led to do this for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. So if you have significant placements of Capricorn in your birth chart, feel free to watch this. This may apply to you. We want to invite you first and foremost to book a personal session. My website is www.divinelotustarot.com. You can find the link to the website for your convenience below this video. My social media sites, you can find that information below this video, as well as any other additional information pertaining to my business services or any other pertinent information related to business matters below this video. All right. So getting into this message, Capricorn. Okay, so we're doing a spirit reading. So a spirit reading entails essentially you reap what you sow. So essentially it talks about what have you sown, because whatever you have sown, you're going to see the results of that being manifested. I keep hearing gestation, so maybe some of you are pregnant. Okay, so this could be some of you could be pregnant. Okay, Capricorn, or if you are a male, maybe you're waiting to see the results of if someone is pregnant, because I keep hearing gestation. Okay. Now, besides all that as well too, so yeah, we're gonna get into that, the spirit reading about what seed you have sown, to give you an update on your progress thus far. Okay, so you could be in some type of waiting period, okay, to get further information in regards to maybe moving on to the next step in some type of process, or just moving on to the next step in regards to just maybe in your life. Okay, so this also could be in work related matters, or this could also just pertain to essentially like spiritually, like if you're ready to go to the next phase in your life spiritually. So you kind of are in some type of waiting room essentially, where you're getting evaluated. Okay, so this could be, like I said, spiritually referenced, metaphorically, or you literally could be, in a waiting process or a waiting period. 1212, that could be significant to some of you. Okay, you might want to look that number up, angel number 1212. All right, so there is a few groups of you that I'm looking at. For some of you, I'm picking up the energy that you have been taking more than what you have been giving. Some of you are in a position, this definitely could be financially wise. You could be in a position financially wise where you have a lot to offer, but you have been giving like not even the bare minimum. Okay, so the seeds that you sow are going to be what you reap. So if you've been getting by with just giving a little bit, and you haven't been giving what you could be giving, especially if you're in a position to do a whole lot more or give a whole lot more, that is going to essentially is the energy of someone trying to cheat other individuals out of situations where you definitely could be giving a whole lot more. So this could be a situation where, let's say in a very basic type of example, you know how you go to the grocery stores and then they have those little trays where it says like take a penny, give a penny, or something like that. So this could be a situation where some of you could have the money and you're steadily taking from these the little containers where it says take a penny, give a penny, but you never put coins in there when you have extra change left over. It's like you're always taking out of this little tray, which it's there on a good merit basis. It's there for the, like going off of like a golden principle. Essentially, like it's there if you need it. You're not supposed to be taking it just for the hell of fucking taking it. You're supposed to be taking it if it's a situation where you need it, or for it to be there for people who need it. So that's just a basic like minute type of example. You get what I mean? But I definitely feel like this could be applied on bigger scales. I feel like you get the point. Okay. In another sense as well too, I'm getting a situation when it comes to the quality of your products. So if this is a product that you have and you are definitely in a position where you could employ to utilize better quality products, but you're just using cheap products just for the sake of trying to essentially skimp on saving money out of your expenses, but it's coming at the detriment of the quality that you are giving and selling your product for, but you're like upcharging it like astronomically, you're going to see the results of that, and it's not going to be pretty, okay? Because I'm getting the energy of individuals who are trying to cheat other people in certain instances. So those are some examples. Now, on the flip side, if you have been a Capricorn who has been giving a whole lot, okay? You've been giving so much. Some of you are under the radar. Some of you don't even want the recognition, okay? Some of you could be like secret, like, I'm kind of getting that energy where it's like your secret undercover bosses, like you like to donate, or you like to gift things to individuals, or you like to, just drop things off, or you're very charitable, you're very philanthropic, you're very giving, you're very generous, but you do this very secretly. You do this very covertly because you don't want the recognition. You don't need all the attention. Maybe for some of you, it's just the fact that maybe you just don't want people to know that you're very well off. You know what I'm saying? And you just want to keep it that way. You want to keep a low profile. But you have a lot, so you give a lot. And then in other instances, for some of you, you might be doing well enough, you know what I'm saying? But you just have a very generous spirit, and you just really go out of your way to give. I definitely feel like it's just something in you where it's like you want to be in a position to give people. This may come from a sense of maybe your fortune has changed for the better, or your sense of quality of life has changed for the better. Maybe you came from some type of impoverished type of background where at one point in time you know how it felt to be in a state of lack or need. So you go out of your way to just make sure that you give as much as you can. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's going to pay off very well for you, especially because like a lot of you do this and a lot of people don't even know about these things. Okay. Yeah. So you're going to be rewarded generously for that, for your efforts, whether you have it, you know what I'm saying? Or whether you don't even have it and you just go out of your way to just be a very generous person because you just know what it feels like. I feel like those of you, you're going to be getting, massively blessed. Okay. You're going to be getting massively blessed because you give so much. Okay. On another hand, I'm seeing those of you where it's not the fact that you don't want the recognition. Some of you are underrated. Okay. I'm just going to put it out there. Some of you are underrated and you give like quality, whatever you do. I'm hearing performance. You give quality work. You give quality, like you give quality in everything that you do. And it's kind of like you've been waiting for your time to shine. You've been waiting for recognition. I don't really feel like you've been complaining much. Like this would not be for those of you where you're steadily like groping and groaning and talking about why you ain't got a promotion, why you ain't got a raise or anything like that. This is for those of you where you're just steadily like, you're waiting your turn. You're patiently waiting your turn. You're steadily just going day in and day out. You're doing your work. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of keeping your head down. You're grinding. You're hustling. I mean, you're doing whatever it is. But I definitely see like this is for those of you where you just like some of you could be working like hella jobs, or you could just be working excessively. You know what I'm saying? And you're not complaining. Like I don't see you complaining one fucking bit about like nothing. Like you really make it your duty to just like do what you need to do. Like you don't complain. It's like you kind of just take it as like everything like you take it. I don't know. It's like you don't complain. Like I just do not see you complaining about the burdens and the things that you're dealing with. Some of you are in like you could be going through like financial crises right now. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't complaining to nobody. You're not trying to cheat nobody to get what you need. You're not lying to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're just steadily like, okay, like a way is going to be made, or you're steadily just trying to pick up like as many jobs or take as many like opportunities as you can so you can like clear whatever this financial hardship that you're dealing with. So I definitely feel like for those of you, that effort is going to definitely pay off for you, because it's like even in the face of you being tempted with having maybe opportunities presented for you to essentially like what would it be? Maybe in instances where other individuals could easily be tempted or swayed to do things where they may later regret it. I feel like you may have those opportunities presented for you. It definitely feels like the devil has been knocking on your door to try to get you to do things that you may just later regret, and you may just be like, why did I end up doing that? Why didn't I wait? Or why didn't I just work my, put the hard work and the effort in? It's almost like you're not taking the shortcut. You're not taking the easy way, and it's not because you don't want things to be easy. It's just for the fact that the shortcut is going to come with other types of obligations that in the long term is not going to pay off for you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like these are those of you where you're sensing that, like you know this, and you're like, you could, but then at the same time you realize like that's not how you want to get it, and you want it for the long term. You want to get it on your own merit, and you want to get it and know that it's yours. So for those of you who have been doing this, putting in the constant hard work efforts, you're not really complaining about anything. You know that you're dealing with financial issues, but it's like you're steadily just trying to do your best to just get out of this. You're definitely going to be rewarded for that. Those of you as well too, like I said, where you're just constantly like putting in the work, no one's giving you the recognition, you're not getting the promotions, it could be going to other people, no one's seeing, no one's giving you the credit that you deserve, because that's what I'm seeing. Like, you do deserve this credit. Like, for some of you, you're definitely going fucking hard. Whatever you're doing it to the max, okay? And it could just be you just are kind of flying under the radar. Like, you kind of feel underrated right now. This is gonna pay off for you. I just want you to know to stay encouraged. Like, don't give up, because your efforts are gonna pay off. Like you are crazy, like insane, like focused and tapped into whatever you're doing, and I'm telling you, this effort is going to pay off. So just don't get tired, because sometimes it's easy to get tired when you don't get the recognition, when no one's clapping for you, when no one's supporting you, when no one is giving you the praise that you know that you deserve. But like I said, like, some of y'all are so fucking humble. Like, I don't even see you over here complaining about not getting it. You're just kind of like, I'm just gonna keep doing it. Like, it's kind of almost like you're blessed. You seem to be blessed with the position that you're in. You have a strong sense of faith that you know that your work is going to pay off, and it will. I definitely see that working. So whatever that mentality that you have, keep it up. But I also want to say as well too, if you need to take a breast or a rest, also don't be afraid to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like it's going to deter you too much. Or set you back. And I definitely get you having this like locked in tunnel vision to get to where you want to, because you probably have some type of destined goal and destined time frame. But I also feel as well too, you just don't want to burn yourself out. Okay, so I would just advise those of you in this group of individuals where you've been going fucking hard to the max, like whatever this is that you're working on, or like you're doing hella overtime hours, or you're doing hella like hella different jobs, like you got several different jobs, you know what I'm saying? I do want to and advise you to consider taking breaks. Okay, like you might want to really consider that, and taking the proper rest, getting the proper rest, the proper sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still have to make sure you're taking care of yourself. I understand there's deadlines. I understand bills are due. I understand that you just have a certain level of status, or a certain financial maybe goal or target that you're trying to hit by a certain deadline. But I also just want you to know you still have to take care of your physical as well too. Okay. um I just want you to be aware of that, because you don't want to end up burning out, and then that's going to set you back further than if you would have just took intermittent proper um breaks along the way. Okay, just please consider that. Now, what else am I seeing? For others of you as well too, I do feel like when it comes to, if you have some type of company or whatnot, you do want to make sure that you are kind of checking in, because I'm getting something to do with your quality control of your products. So it could be your employees, okay? It could be kind of slacking on the job, and they're not doing whatever their job duties and their titles are. So you might want to check into that, because that can prevent you from having some problems later on down the line when it comes to, I'm hearing lawsuits, okay, and other things of that nature when it comes to individuals not getting the proper. It kind of feels like you have, like, I don't know if it's a warehouse, or I don't know if this is like I don't know, it feels like a product that you have that you sell, but it, like, you have some type of staff under you, and there's some type of quality control that this product has. I feel like for some of you, you just want to check in. I don't know if you don't work in the office all the time, or if your office is like overseas, or if it's at a long distance from you, or what this is, but you want to make sure that you're checking in, or that you're having someone properly check in and oversee this, because I do feel that you have individuals who are working for you that have been slacking on the quality control process. And whatever this is, it's very significant, because I'm definitely getting and I'm hearing lawsuits. Okay, so you just want to make sure that your products is up to the par, so that you can kind of prevent that, because then that's going to be a financial setback that you could have prevented if you would have been essentially making the time to just essentially show your face or oversee whatever this is that you're doing. Because it's kind of like, it kind of feels like you're letting it run itself, or it kind of feels like you're letting other people handle this that may not, like, they may, okay, I'm gonna just put it like this: you could just have people working for you that's just there for the check. They're not really there, they don't really support you like that. So you just might want to just make sure that you got the proper people checking in, or you need to come in and check in yourself to make sure that, you know, the quality control of whatever this product is, okay, is being properly done. Like, whatever the parameter is, like, you need to make sure that each step of the process is being properly handled as it's supposed to. And for those of you where you don't have a proper quality control um like measurement or process, then you might want to employ that, okay, to prevent you from having financial setbacks in the future when it comes to some type of lawsuit because of this, okay? I really think that that's all. So, yeah, this is your spirit reading, Capricorn. If you would like to book your own personal reading with me, you can go to my website, www.divinelotustarot.com. I love you so much. Be blessed.